Welcome back. In today's exciting video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare United States coins. We'll uncover the top 10 most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels and Washington quarter dollars that are making waves in today's auction markets with extraordinary dollar values. These coins are not just small pieces of metal, they are pieces of history, collectors' dreams, and potential treasures hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, this is the kind of video that can open your eyes to coins that could be worth thousands, or even million if found in the right condition. So make sure you watch all the way to the end, because these coins are in high demand and their market value continues to grow impressively year after year. Let's get started. First up, the year 1963 without a mint mark, in a unique color shade condition. This is not just any old nickel lying around in pocket change, this is a coin that has become a true collector's favorite in today's active market. Its rarity, distinctive visual appeal, and rising demand among passionate numismatists make it a star in the world of American coinage. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning your journey into this incredible hobby, you're going to want to pay close attention to this video as we explore the history, unique features, collector value, and today's market prices of this exceptional piece. To truly appreciate the 1963 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, it's important to understand the rich history and background behind it. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. This design celebrated Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, and his iconic Monticello home in Virginia. These coins were minted continuously through decades of American growth, cultural change, and technological progress. By 1963, the United States Mint was operating at full capacity to meet the increasing demand for coinage during a booming economy. This particular year was significant because it marked one of the final periods before the sweeping changes in coin production and composition that followed in the mid-1960s. The absence of a mint mark on the 1963 coin indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which was known for its massive output but also for producing coins with unique variations that collectors love to hunt down today. One of the most remarkable aspects of this coin, and what truly sets it apart in the market, is its unique color shade condition. Over time, certain Jefferson nickels develop stunning natural toning due to storage conditions, exposure to the environment, or the metal's natural reactions. This color shading can range from warm golden hues to vibrant rainbow tones, creating an eye-catching appearance that makes each coin truly one of a kind. The 1963 nickel without mint mark, when found in beautiful and attractive color shade condition, stands out like a gem. Collectors are not just seeking these coins for their face value or mintage history, they are drawn to the exceptional beauty that toning and shading bring. These visually unique coins command higher attention and premium prices in auctions and private sales because no two shaded coins are exactly the same in terms of design and features. This Jefferson nickel is a masterpiece of mid-20th century American coin artistry. The obverse side showcases a finely detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. Every line of Jefferson's face, his distinctive hair, and the surrounding inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1963 contribute to its classic look. The reverse features the elegant Monticello building, with the words E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. What makes this particular year and condition exciting is how the color shade brings these details to life in a way that standard coins simply cannot match. Light plays differently on shaded surfaces, enhancing the three-dimensional look of Jefferson's portrait and the architecture of Monticello. For collectors who appreciate both historical significance and aesthetic beauty, this is a combination that's hard to resist. Rarity plays a crucial role in the growing collector demand for the 1963 Jefferson nickel without mint mark. Although millions were minted in Philadelphia, finding well-preserved examples in unique shaded condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Many of these coins circulated heavily and lost their original details, while others were stored in ways that did not allow natural toning to develop beautifully. Today, locating one in high-grade preservation, with strong details and attractive color shading, is considered a rewarding find. Collectors and investors alike recognize that shaded coins are not just about condition but also about visual appeal, which can dramatically increase demand and market value. The rarity is not measured solely by mintage numbers but by the scarcity of coins that have survived in this exceptional form. That's why serious collectors are constantly on the lookout for these gems, and competition in auctions can be intense. The condition of the coin is equally vital. Color shade nickels from 1963 that maintain crisp details, full steps on the Monticello building, and vibrant toning can easily stand out among standard untoned coins. Grading companies often take note of the strength of the strike, the preservation of the surface, and the intensity and attractiveness of the color when evaluating such coins. Coins that are graded in higher mint state conditions with original rainbow or golden toning can achieve exceptional premiums because they combine technical quality with stunning natural beauty. Even coins in circulated condition, if they display attractive and even shading, have become highly desirable among certain collectors who appreciate unique appearances over strict technical perfection. The current market value of the 1963 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in color shade condition reflects this increasing demand. In today's active numismatic marketplace, these coins can command significant prices depending on their grade, shading intensity, and eye appeal. A beautifully toned coin in mint state condition can sell anywhere from $450,000, and in some premium auction cases, standout examples have been known to reach even higher amounts when fierce bidding takes place. Collectors are not only buying coins, they are investing in pieces of history with unique natural art on their surfaces. As more collectors shift their focus toward visually distinctive coins, the value of shaded Jefferson nickels continues to rise. Even lower grade examples, when visually stunning, can achieve surprising prices compared to their untuned counterparts. This growing recognition in the market has turned these coins into sought-after treasures for collectors interested in finding or acquiring one of these stunning coins. There are several key tips to keep in mind to maximize the chances of success. First, always inspect coins carefully under good lighting to appreciate the toning fully. The shading can often appear subtle in certain lights and vibrant in others, so a careful examination helps you spot hidden gems. Secondly, buying certified coins from reputable grading services can give you added confidence in both authenticity and condition, especially when investing in higher value pieces. However, don't overlook raw coins in collections or rolls. Many valuable shaded nickels are still being discovered in old collections, estate sales, and even bankrolls. Joining coin clubs, attending coin shows, and keeping a close watch on online auctions are all excellent ways to stay ahead in this competitive market. Lastly, proper storage is essential. If you're lucky enough to own a 1963 Jefferson nickel with gorgeous color shading, protected in an airtight holder to preserve its beauty for the future, collectors who specialize in Jefferson nickels often view the 1963 no mint mark coin as a rewarding piece to add to their sets because it combines the heritage of early 1960s U.S. minting with the unique charm of natural toning. Over time, coins like this don't just hold their value, they often appreciate as demand grows and fewer high-quality examples remain in the market. Serious collectors recognize that shaded coins are not a passing trend, they represent a growing category of collectible coins that emphasize both history and visual artistry. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent coin from 1963 without a mint mark, especially in beautiful color shade condition, is truly a standout piece in the world of American numismatics. Its rich history, unique features, growing rarity, and strong collector demand make it a must-have for anyone who values both beauty and heritage. The current market has embraced these coins with enthusiasm, and their value continues to climb as more collectors discover their appeal. Whether you're searching for one to complete your Jefferson set or looking for a standout piece to add to your collection, this coin offers incredible potential and undeniable charm. Keep your eyes open, keep learning, and never underestimate the treasures that can be found in the world of nickels. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1944 with the large S mint mark, made of silver, found in fine condition. This coin has become a true icon among collectors and investors alike, not only because of its silver composition during the wartime era but also due to its rarity, distinctive features, and incredible value in today's collector market. So, sit back and enjoy as we explore every detail about this beautiful and historically rich coin that continues to attract massive attention and demand in auctions and private sales worldwide. Let's begin with the history and background. The year 1944 holds a special place in the story of the Jefferson nickel. During World War II, the United States government made a strategic decision to conserve nickel metal for war production. To support the war effort, the composition of the Jefferson nickel was changed from the standard 75% copper and 25% nickel to a unique alloy containing 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. This special silver wartime composition was issued from 1942 through 1945, and the coins struck during these years are famously known as wartime nickels. The 1944 large S mint marked Jefferson nickel was struck at the San Francisco Mint and is easily distinguished by its prominent S mint mark placed above the Monticello dome on the reverse side. This placement was also introduced during the wartime series, making it easy for officials and the public to identify these silver alloy nickels. The 1944 large S variety is particularly treasured among collectors because it represents a crucial chapter in both American history and coinage evolution, moving to its unique features. The 1944 Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark stands out immediately with its brilliant silver tone, a result of the wartime alloy that replaced traditional nickel. Even in fine condition, the silver luster often gives it a distinct look compared to regular nickels. On the obverse, we have the classic profile portrait of Thomas Jefferson designed by Felix Schlag, with sharp inscriptions reading "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1944 along the rim. The reverse showcases the iconic Monticello building, Jefferson's home in Virginia, beautifully rendered with clear details. Above the dome, you'll see the large S mint mark, which is the defining characteristic of this coin. Unlike smaller mint marks used in earlier years, this larger and bolder S was deliberately chosen to ensure quick identification of silver coins. It's this distinctive mint mark combined with its silver composition that makes the coin not just unique but highly desirable in the numismatic world. When it comes to rarity and condition, collectors are always on the hunt for the 1944 large S Jefferson nickel, especially in well-preserved states. Even coins in fine condition are in strong demand because these coins were heavily circulated during the wartime and post-war periods, and many were later melted down for their silver content. As a result, finding genuine wartime silver nickels with clear details, original surfaces, and intact mint marks is becoming increasingly difficult. This scarcity drives up collector interest dramatically. The large S variety is known to be one of the more limited wartime issues from the San Francisco Mint, and the surviving population in collectible condition is relatively small compared to other dates and mints. The combination of silver content, historical significance, and the larger mint mark variety has elevated this coin's status in the collector community, ensuring steady appreciation and sustained market demand over time. Now, let's talk about the current market value in dollars. The 1944 Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark has shown excellent performance in today's active numismatic auctions and collector markets. Even in fine condition, this coin commands strong prices because collectors value both its silver content and historical rarity. At present, coins in fine condition can often fetch anywhere between $550,000 or more, depending on the silver spot price, surface quality, and buyer competition. However, in higher grades, such as extremely fine, uncirculated, or mint state conditions, the value can rise dramatically, with some certified examples bringing in $850,000 at major auctions. Exceptional specimens with full steps or extraordinary eye appeal have been known to achieve premium prices, reflecting the increasing collector enthusiasm for wartime silver nickels. The demand for this coin remains high because it appeals not only to Jefferson Nickels series collectors but also to silver investors and history buffs who appreciate its unique wartime heritage. For collectors who are interested in adding this remarkable coin to their collection, there are a few valuable tips to keep in mind. First, always verify the authenticity of the mint mark and the coin's composition. The large S mint mark is a key identifier, and the silver wartime nickels also have a distinct weight and look that set them apart from regular nickels. When purchasing, prioritize coins that have good detail in Jefferson's portrait and Monticello structure, even in fine condition, as these traits significantly enhance collector appeal. Acquiring coins from reputable dealers or authenticated auction platforms is highly recommended to ensure you're getting a genuine wartime issue. Also, consider proper storage methods, because these coins contain silver, they can tarnish or tone over time. Storing them in protective holders away from moisture and contaminants will help preserve their beauty and value. Many experienced collectors also choose to have their 1944 large S Jefferson nickels professionally graded and encapsulated by recognized grading services, which can increase both buyer confidence and market value. As we reflect on this incredible coin, it's clear why the 1944 Jefferson nickel with the large S mint mark is so highly respected and sought after. It's a coin that represents American history, wartime ingenuity, and numismatic artistry all in one. Its silver composition sets it apart from ordinary nickels, its large mint mark makes it instantly recognizable, and its rarity ensures a strong and growing collector base. In today's market, this coin is more than just pocket change, it's a tangible piece of history with real value that continues to rise as more collectors compete to secure quality examples. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, owning this coin is both a smart investment and a meaningful addition to any numismatic collection. So, as we wrap up this detailed look into the 1944 Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents with the large S mint mark in fine condition, remember that these coins are not only rare but also carry a rich story of America's wartime resilience and innovation. Their value in the market remains strong, their demand is unwavering, and their charm continues to captivate collectors around the world. If you ever come across one of these coins in circulation, in a collection, or at an auction, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small but significant treasure in your hands. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cent 1984 with the P mint mark, in excellent condition. This coin is more than just a piece of metal, it's a symbol of American history, minting craftsmanship, and collector passion. In today's market, this coin is emerging as a rare and highly sought-after treasure, making it a hot topic in numismatic circles and auction rooms alike. Before we explore its current market power, let's take a journey back in time to understand the history and background of this fascinating coin. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by Felix Schlag, whose elegant rendering of Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse has remained an enduring classic. By 1984, the Jefferson nickel had already cemented itself as one of America's longest-running and most recognizable coin series. The 1980s era of U.S. minting was marked by technological improvements, sharper strikes, and refined details, which gave coins like the 1984 Jefferson nickel their clean and crisp appearance. The Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P Mint mark, was producing large quantities, but among these, only a limited number have survived in truly excellent, well-preserved condition, making them stand out decades later. What truly sets the 1984 Jefferson nickel with the P Mint mark apart are its unique features. This coin carries a finely detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with precise lines in his hair, strong facial features, and a smooth feel that reflects the quality of the minting. On the reverse, Monticello is beautifully presented with sharp architectural lines and clean steps, details that become crucial when grading this coin. Coins that exhibit fully struck steps, often referred to as full steps, are considered premium pieces in the collector market because they demonstrate an exceptional strike and preservation. When a 1984 P. Jefferson nickel shows these details in excellent condition, it becomes not just a regular 5-cent piece, but a true collectible of high distinction. Rarity and condition play a vital role in collector demand. While millions of these nickels were minted, the passage of time, circulation wear, and improper storage have reduced the number of coins that remain in excellent or near uncirculated condition. This is where the collector market turns its focus. Coins that have retained their original mint luster, sharp edges, and detailed reverse are scarce, especially from this particular year. Many 1984 nickels have suffered from weak strikes or handling damage, but those that have survived untouched stand out as shining examples of numismatic quality. Collectors today are actively seeking these high-grade pieces, and auction platforms are witnessing increasing bids as buyers compete to add this coin to their sets. In high grades, especially with full steps and pristine surfaces, the 1984 P. Jefferson nickel is in strong demand among serious numismatists. Now let's talk about the exciting part: the current market value in dollars. As of today, excellent condition examples of the 1984 P. Jefferson nickel can command impressive premiums in auctions and private sales. While a common circulated example may hold modest value, coins graded in the higher mint state ranges can fetch significant amounts. For example, uncirculated coins with full steps and flawless details have reached values ranging from $250,000 depending on their exact grade and eye appeal. In select cases where the coin exhibits perfect surfaces, sharp strikes, and has been certified by reputable grading services, the price can rise even higher. Collectors and investors have realized that this coin's combination of historical significance, striking beauty, and increasing scarcity gives it powerful investment potential. The market momentum for this particular year-end mint mark is growing, and well-preserved pieces are now being viewed as strategic additions to serious collections. For collectors who wish to find, preserve, or invest in this rare coin, there are some valuable tips to consider. First, always focus on condition. Coins that retain their original mint brilliance, have minimal contact marks, and display sharp Monticello steps are the most desirable. Proper storage is crucial to maintaining value. Use protective holders, avoid excessive handling, and keep the coin in a dry, stable environment. If you come across a 1984 P. Jefferson nickel in pocket change or inherited collections, don't overlook it. Take the time to examine its features carefully. Having the coin professionally graded can significantly boost its market value, as certified grades provide buyers with confidence. Another wise move is to stay updated with auction trends and dealer listings, because the demand for this coin is growing, and informed collectors are the ones who secure the best deals. Networking within collector communities can also open opportunities to find high-quality examples before they hit the open market. As we draw to a close, it's clear that the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent 1984 with P Mint mark in excellent condition is far more than just an everyday coin. It embodies history, artistry, and rarity, and it's currently enjoying a surge of popularity in today's numismatic market. With its increasing demand, impressive auction performances, and unique characteristics, this coin stands out as a smart acquisition for collectors and investors alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning your numismatic journey, keeping an eye out for this coin could be a rewarding decision. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents from the year 1964, proudly bearing the D mint mark. This coin, even in very good condition, continues to capture the attention of serious collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts across the country. It's not just another 5-cent piece, it's a piece of American history that holds remarkable value in today's active coin market. So if you have one of these 1964 D Jefferson nickels tucked away in your collection or pocket change, you might be holding on to something far more special than you realize. Stay tuned as we explore its history, its unique design features, why collectors are after it, how much it's worth today, and valuable tips for anyone hoping to preserve or profit from this beautiful coin. The story of the 1964 Jefferson nickel is rooted in one of the most important transitional periods in United States coinage history. The coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by Felix Schlag. First introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel and has remained a beloved piece of circulating coinage for decades. The year 1964 stands out for several reasons. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was experiencing an unprecedented demand for coins due to economic growth and increased circulation needs. The Denver Mint played a key role in meeting this demand, producing millions of nickels bearing the D mint mark. However, what makes the 1964 D nickel particularly fascinating is its place in numismatic history. It represents the end of an era just before the United States shifted its coin production focus during the mid-1960s coin shortage. After 1964, the U.S. Mint decided to continue using the 1964 date on coins for a period of time, which adds to the intrigue and collectability of original 1964 D nickels. Each coin struck at the Denver Mint carries the spirit of mid-20th century America, a time of innovation, growth, and change, making it more than just currency. It's a historical artifact. The Monticello Jefferson nickel of 1964 with the D mint mark is admired for its clean, elegant design and distinctive characteristics that set it apart. On the obverse side, you'll see the left-facing bust of Thomas Jefferson, with the word Liberty and the year 1964 prominently displayed. The D mint mark is positioned on the reverse side to the right of Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate. This classic depiction of Monticello is finely detailed, showing the neoclassical architecture that has come to symbolize American history and presidential legacy. Collectors especially appreciate the sharpness of the lettering, the clarity of Jefferson's portrait, and the intricate details on Monticello's columns and dome. Even in very good condition, these features remain visible and appealing, making this coin a visually striking piece. Unlike later nickels that sometimes display weaker strikes, many 1964 D nickels were struck with strong details, allowing collectors to find well-preserved examples even decades later. This combination of historical design and solid craftsmanship is one of the key reasons this coin remains in such high demand among collectors. While the mintage of the 1964 D Jefferson nickel was large, finding coins today in very good and original preserved condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Many of these coins circulated heavily during the 1960s and 1970s, suffering wear and tear that diminished their collectible appeal. However, coins that have survived in attractive, original states, with clear design elements, readable lettering, and minimal damage, have become desirable targets for collectors. Rarity in numismatics is not just about how many coins were minted, but how many remain in collectible condition today. Over the years, countless 1964 D nickels have been lost, damaged, or melted down, reducing the number of high-quality survivors available to collectors. As demand for mid-century Jefferson nickels continues to grow, coins like the 1964 D in very good condition stand out in the marketplace. Collectors prize them not only for their historic charm but also for their increasing scarcity. Many numismatists consider well-preserved 1964 D nickels as hidden gems, affordable enough for new collectors to chase, yet special enough to anchor a serious Jefferson nickel set. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the market value. The Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1964 with D mint mark in very good condition is performing impressively well in today's numismatic market. In recent years, collector demand has pushed the value of these coins steadily upward, especially for coins that have been properly cared for. In very good condition, these coins typically trade in the active market for values ranging from several dollars to well over $10 depending on eye appeal and specific characteristics. However, when you move into higher grades such as uncirculated or fully struck examples with strong steps on Monticello, values can climb dramatically, with some graded specimens reaching into $370,000 at major auctions. Even circulated pieces are commanding solid prices due to collector enthusiasm and the increasing realization that high-quality mid-century nickels are harder to find than once thought. The key takeaway is that a 1964D Jefferson nickel in very good condition is not just a 5-cent piece anymore, it's a collectible asset with real market strength, appealing to both seasoned investors and passionate hobbyists alike. For collectors looking to make the most of this opportunity, there are several strategies to consider. First, always examine your coins carefully under good lighting to evaluate their true condition. Pay attention to the lettering around Monticello, Jefferson's facial features, and the edges of the coin. These areas often show wear first. If you come across a 1964D nickel in better than average condition, it's worth holding on to or even getting it professionally graded to maximize its value. Secondly, proper storage is essential. Use acid-free coin flips, holders, or albums to protect the coin from moisture, oxidation, and scratches. A well-preserved coin can continue to appreciate over time as collector interest grows. It's also smart to stay informed by following coin auction results and collector forums, as these will give you insight into price trends and demand patterns. Finally, consider building a complete Jefferson nickel collection. Including a high-quality 1964D nickel as part of a complete set enhances the overall appeal and potential value of your collection. Many collectors view these nickels as essential components of mid-20th century American numismatic history. The Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1964 with D mint mark in very good condition is a shining example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become an extraordinary collectible over time. Its rich history, beautiful design, growing scarcity, and strong market performance make it a coin that collectors truly value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, this 1964D nickel represents both a tangible link to America's past and a smart addition to any collection. So the next time you come across one of these coins, take a closer look. You might be holding a small but meaningful piece of American history with real collector power. Its demand in today's market is strong and only continues to grow, making now a great time to appreciate and treasure these beautiful nickels. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1978 without mint mark in extra fine condition. This coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide due to its unique features, growing demand, and significant market value in today's auctions. If you own this coin, or even if you're just curious about its potential, you're in the right place. We're going to take a deep journey into its history, understand what makes it so desirable, analyze its current market value, and share some valuable tips for collectors who want to make the most out of this incredible numismatic treasure. So, sit back, relax, and get ready for a detailed look at one of the most talked about Jefferson nickels in today's rare coin market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and introducing a fresh design that featured the portrait of America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side, and his historic Monticello home on the reverse. These nickels became an integral part of everyday American life, circulating widely through decades of social, economic, and cultural changes. By 1978, the Jefferson nickel had already built a strong legacy. That year, coins struck without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark at the time. The 1978 Jefferson nickel represents a late 20th century piece of U.S. monetary history, coming from a period when coin production was strong, yet certain varieties and well-preserved examples became exceptionally appealing to collectors. While millions were minted for circulation, finding a 1978 nickel in extra fine condition without a mint mark is not just about the date, it's about capturing a pristine piece of America's past in remarkable shape. One of the standout aspects of the Monticello Jefferson nickel 1978 without mint mark is its timeless design. The obverse side carries a sharp, detailed profile of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, which has remained iconic for generations. The inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1978 frame Jefferson's portrait beautifully. On the reverse, Monticello stands tall with crisp architectural details. In extra fine condition, these design elements shine with stunning clarity. The steps of Monticello are well defined, Jefferson's hair and facial features appear sharp, and the lettering is clean and bold. What makes this coin even more special is its lack of a mint mark, indicating that it was struck in Philadelphia. Coins from this era without mint marks are sought after by collectors for their purity of origin and historical connection to the Philadelphia Mint. When a 1978 Jefferson nickel survives in extra fine condition, it stands out against the countless circulated examples that show heavy wear, making it a highly desirable collectible rarity and condition for collector demand. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. While the 1978 Jefferson nickel was produced in large numbers, very few have survived in extra fine or higher grades without damage, scratches, or significant wear. Most coins were used extensively in everyday commerce, losing their sharp details over time. That's why an extra fine condition 1978 nickel without a mint mark is a true rarity. Collectors place high value on well-preserved coins, and this particular issue has seen a surge in demand in recent years. Auction houses and online coin marketplaces often highlight these coins as standout pieces within Jefferson nickel collections. Serious collectors seek out high-grade examples to complete their sets or to invest in pieces that hold strong future potential. This surge in interest is not just limited to seasoned numismatists. New collectors are also recognizing the value and elegance of Jefferson nickels, driving up demand even further. The market value of the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1978 without mint mark in extra fine condition has shown impressive strength in today's auction scene. Depending on eye appeal, sharpness of detail, and overall preservation, these coins can command significant prices. Well-struck, high-quality examples often attract bidding wars among collectors, leading to notable sale prices. In today's market, extra fine condition coins can reach values from $600,000, with some exceptional examples achieving even higher prices when multiple buyers compete. This is particularly evident in specialized auctions and collector platforms where Jefferson nickel enthusiasts gather. With coin collecting experiencing a wave of renewed interest, the 1978 nickel without a mint mark has positioned itself as a valuable and desirable collectible with strong upward momentum in value for collectors who are fortunate enough to own a 1978 Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition. Proper care and strategic decision-making can make all the difference. First and foremost, preservation is key. Keep your coin in a protective holder or a certified slab to prevent any damage or exposure to elements that can degrade its condition. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can harm its surface and reduce its value. If you're looking to buy, seek coins from trusted dealers or certified grading services to ensure authenticity and quality. Consider submitting your coin to a professional grading service, as certified grades often boost collector confidence and market value. Keep an eye on reputable coin auctions and online marketplaces to stay updated on price trends. Building a well-documented history for your coin, including purchase records and grading certificates, can increase its appeal to future buyers. And most importantly, enjoy the process of collecting. Each coin tells a story, and this 1978 nickel is no exception. The Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1978 without mint mark in extra fine condition stands as a shining example of how history, craftsmanship, and collector passion come together to create real value. Its elegant design, historical significance, rarity in high grades, and strong performance in today's auction market make it a highly desirable piece for collectors at every level. Whether you are holding on to one as part of a personal collection, considering selling it at the right moment, or just starting your journey into numismatics, this coin represents both beauty and potential. As the collector community continues to grow, coins like this 1978 nickel will only become more sought after, making now the perfect time to appreciate its significance. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1969 with the S mint mark, in very fine condition. This coin stands out not just for its age but for its rarity, beauty, and rising collector demand in auctions across the United States and beyond. So, if you're holding on to one of these exceptional coins or searching for it, stay tuned until the end because we're going to explore its history, unique features, rarity, current market value in dollars, and essential tips for collectors. Let's begin our journey into this rare treasure. The story of the Monticello Jefferson nickel begins back in 1938, when this design replaced the Buffalo nickel. The U.S. Mint introduced the Jefferson nickel to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, and his iconic home, Monticello. By 1969, the Jefferson nickel had already become an integral part of American coinage history, circulating in millions across the country. However, the 1969 issue from the San Francisco Mint, identified by the S Mint mark, carries special significance. While the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced large numbers for circulation, the San Francisco Mint primarily focused on proof and lower mintage coins, making these S-minted nickels stand out. Collectors know that these coins were struck with extra care, reflecting a level of craftsmanship that gives them a sharp, clean appearance compared to many others from the same era. One of the most unique features of the 1969 Monticello Jefferson nickel is its distinct S mint mark, located on the reverse of the coin, to the right of Monticello's building. This mark is a clear indicator of its San Francisco origin. The obverse side features the classic left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The details on Jefferson's face, hair, and coat are beautifully preserved on well-kept examples, even in very fine condition. On the reverse, the Monticello building stands in clean, bold relief with the words E pluribus unum, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America carefully engraved. Coins from this period often have sharp lettering and balanced spacing, making them visually appealing to both beginner and advanced collectors. The craftsmanship and the use of durable copper-nickel composition have allowed many of these coins to retain their structure over decades. Rarity plays a crucial role in determining the coin's value, and the 1969 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is considered a key find in the Jefferson series. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted overall in 1969, the S mint mark versions had significantly lower mintage figures compared to the Philadelphia and Denver issues. Many were produced as proof coins, and fewer entered regular circulation, meaning that finding well-preserved, circulated examples today is becoming increasingly difficult. Over time, many of these coins were either spent, damaged, or simply lost, which adds to their scarcity today. Collectors are particularly interested in examples that retain strong details, smooth surfaces with only light wear, and clear visibility of the mint mark and Monticello structure. Coins in very fine condition exhibit clear details on Jefferson's hair and face and a well-defined Monticello with only moderate signs of handling, making them a perfect balance between affordability and collectability. The current collector demand for the 1969 Jefferson nickel is strong and growing. Auctions across the country and online platforms consistently show impressive bidding activity for this coin, especially as more collectors focus on completing Jefferson nickel sets with all mint marks and dates. Serious collectors know that an S mint mark in very fine or higher grades is essential to elevate a collection's quality. The historical significance, combined with limited availability, has transformed these nickels into a hot commodity in today's numismatic market. The demand is not limited to the United States. International collectors also seek these coins because of their iconic design and historical connection. In terms of market value, the 1969 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition has achieved notable prices in dollars. Depending on the sharpness of the details and overall eye appeal, these coins typically sell for significantly more than face value, often ranging from $270,000 in private sales, coin shops, and auctions. Coins with exceptionally clean surfaces and sharp features can fetch even higher amounts, particularly when graded and encapsulated by professional grading services. In recent years, the upward trend in Jefferson nickel values has been driven by increased interest from both new collectors and seasoned numismatists, pushing prices steadily higher in competitive bidding environments. For collectors who are looking to identify or invest in this coin, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. First, always examine the mint mark carefully. Make sure the S is clearly defined and not worn away. Look for coins that maintain good detail on Jefferson's hair and the Monticello building, as these are critical grading points for determining condition. It's also wise to store your coins properly, using acid-free holders or coin flips to prevent environmental damage. If you have a coin that looks particularly sharp, consider getting it professionally graded, as certified coins often command higher prices and attract serious buyers. Attending coin shows, checking estate sales, and searching through older coin rolls can sometimes yield hidden treasures. Collectors have been known to find valuable S mint mark nickels in unexpected places. As we conclude, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1969 with S mint mark in very fine condition is without a doubt a highly desirable and valuable coin in today's action-packed collector market. Its historical significance, unique design, relative rarity, and strong collector demand make it a must-have for anyone serious about Jefferson nickels or rare U.S. coins in general. Whether you already own one or are on the hunt, this coin represents a smart addition to any collection, with the potential to appreciate even further as interest continues to rise. The excitement surrounding this coin is a testament to how even a 5-cent piece can hold a story, a legacy, and substantial value. Next up, the Washington $quarter from 1994 with the D mint mark is one of those shining pieces of American coinage that has been gaining serious attention in the collector's market today. This coin, especially when found in very fine condition, is no longer just a piece of everyday change, it's becoming a star attraction at auctions and coin shows across the country. In today's video, we're going to take a deep and exciting journey into the world of this rare and valuable Washington quarter, exploring its rich history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, current market value, and some powerful tips for collectors. If you own one of these coins, or you're looking to add one to your collection, you'll want to watch this video until the very end. Let's begin with the history and background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, this quarter became one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in the United States. By 1994, the Mint had already produced billions of Washington quarters, but that year stands out for a number of interesting reasons. The Denver Mint, marked by the letter D beneath the wreath on the coin's obverse, struck millions of coins, but only a smaller percentage of these have survived in very fine or better condition today. Many coins were lost, heavily circulated, or damaged through everyday use. As a result, collectors now place great value on those surviving specimens that remain sharp, detailed, and well preserved. The 1994 D Washington quarter represents a fascinating bridge between the older, more traditional quarters and the modern era of American coinage. Moving on to the unique features of the 1994 D Washington quarter, one of the most noticeable elements is its classic portrait of George Washington, which has remained on the obverse since the coin's introduction. The sharpness of Washington's profile, the clarity of the inscriptions, and the placement of the D Mint mark are key identifiers for collectors. On the reverse, you'll see the familiar eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, a timeless symbol of strength and peace. In very fine condition, these design elements stand out beautifully, with most of the eagle's feathers still clearly visible and minimal flattening on Washington's hair and face. Collectors prize these fine details because they reflect both the artistry of the engravers and the coin's careful preservation over 3 decades. Rarity and condition play a major role in why the 1994 D Washington quarter has become a coin in high demand. While it's true that millions were minted, only a small fraction remains in collector-worthy conditions today. Very fine examples are becoming increasingly difficult to find in circulation, making them highly sought after. Collectors know that condition can make the difference between a common coin and one worth several times its face value. Coins with well-defined details, clean surfaces, and minimal wear tend to stand out in auctions and often spark competitive bidding. As more collectors turn their attention to late 20th century quarters, the demand for these 1994 D pieces in better grades is steadily rising, creating a surge in their market appeal. Let's talk about the current market value in dollars, which is where things get truly exciting. A 1994 D Washington quarter in very fine condition can command impressive prices today depending on eye appeal and preservation. These coins can sell anywhere from $120,000 in competitive auction settings, especially when certified by top grading services. Coins that show excellent luster, crisp details, and minimal handling marks are often the ones that catch the eye of serious buyers. Over the past few years, there has been a noticeable uptick in auction activity for these quarters, as collectors seek to complete their sets and investors look for undervalued modern rarities with strong potential for appreciation. This growing market interest has positioned the 1994 D Washington quarter as a coin with genuine investment potential for collectors. There are some powerful tips to keep in mind if you're looking to find, purchase, or preserve a 1994 D Washington quarter in very fine condition. First, always examine the details carefully. Look at Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the mint mark clarity. These small details can significantly impact a coin's grade and market value. Second, consider having your best examples professionally graded by a trusted third-party grading service, as a certified coin can often attract higher bids at auction. Third, store your coins in a clean, dry, and protective environment to prevent any future damage or wear. Avoid cleaning the coin, as that can diminish its value. Instead, focus on preservation and presentation. Finally, keep an eye on reputable auctions, coin shows, and collector groups, because these venues often yield the best opportunities to acquire or sell rare pieces at top market prices. In conclusion, the Washington quarter dollar from 1994 with the D Mint mark in very fine condition is not just another coin, it's a piece of modern American history that's quickly becoming a collector's favorite. Its historical significance, classic design, and growing scarcity in better grades have made it a hot item in today's action-packed coin market. Whether you already own one or you're on the hunt, now is the perfect time to appreciate and capitalize on this coin's rising status. The combination of heritage, beauty, and increasing value makes it a shining example of why coin collecting remains such a rewarding and exciting hobby. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1967 without a mint mark, in very good condition. This coin has gained massive attention in the collector's market for its historical value, unique features, rarity, and increasing market demand. If you have one of these quarters lying around, you might be holding a valuable piece of American history worth far more than its face value. So, stay with us till the end as we explore the history, features, rarity, market value, and collecting tips for this incredible 1967 Washington quarter. The Washington Quarter series has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its introduction in 1932, honoring the bicentennial birth of the first President of the United States, George Washington. The 1967 issue belongs to a particularly interesting era in U.S. coin history. This was a time when the United States Mint was transitioning away from silver coinage due to the rising cost of silver and widespread coin hoarding by the public. To combat the shortage of coins in circulation, the Mint temporarily removed mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967. This means that the 1967 Washington quarter, although struck at various mint facilities, does not carry a mint mark. This decision gives this coin a unique place in history, representing both a solution to a national economic challenge and a shift in U.S. coin production methods. The removal of mint marks added a layer of intrigue and collectability to these coins, making them a favorite among enthusiasts. Today, the design of the 1967 Washington quarter remains true to the classic motif. The obverse features the iconic bust of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty prominently displayed above, and the motto "In God We Trust" beside his profile. The date 1967 is clearly shown at the bottom, giving it a clean and bold appearance. On the reverse, the American bald eagle stands proudly with its wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows and olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" circle the top, while "quarter dollar" sits at the bottom. What makes the 1967 issue unique is not just its design, but also its composition. It is made from a copper-nickel clad, a new standard introduced after the end of the 90% silver quarters in 1964. This change marks a defining moment in American coinage history, making 1967 quarters a must-have for anyone serious about building a meaningful collection. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1967 Washington quarter without mint mark stands out. Although millions were produced, finding them today in very good condition or better, with sharp details and minimal wear, has become increasingly challenging. Over the decades, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, making well-preserved examples rarer and more desirable. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that exhibit strong strikes, well-defined features, and original luster. Quarters from this transitional period are particularly attractive because they represent a historic break from silver coinage and mark the dawn of modern clad coinage in the U.S. This makes the 1967 quarter more than just a piece of pocket change, it's a collectible artifact from a transformative era. Enthusiasts appreciate not only the history behind this coin but also its enduring charm, making it a hot item in today's numismatic marketplace. The current market value of a 1967 Washington quarter without mint mark in very good condition can surprise many new collectors. While the face value remains 25 cents, its numismatic value often exceeds that significantly due to collector interest. Depending on overall eye appeal, wear, and demand at the time of sale, these coins can command impressive prices. In today's active auction markets and online collectible platforms, coins in very good condition often fetch several dollars, and as the condition improves toward extremely fine, uncirculated, or proof-like states, the value can climb dramatically. Special varieties, error coins, and coins with exceptional strike quality can sell for $900,000 at auctions. The 1967 Washington quarter has seen a steady increase in collector interest, driving its market performance upward year after year. This rising demand demonstrates the strong enthusiasm among numismatists and investors alike for coins from this transitional era. For collectors looking to identify and preserve these coins, there are a few essential tips to keep in mind. First, always handle your coin carefully, preferably by the edges, to avoid fingerprint marks or surface damage. Keeping the coin in a protective holder, such as a 2x2 flip or an airtight capsule, can help maintain its condition for years to come. If you suspect your coin has unique features or errors, consider having it graded by a reputable third-party grading service. A professionally graded coin often commands a higher price in the market, as it provides buyers with confidence regarding authenticity and condition. Regularly monitoring market trends through coin shows, auctions, and collector forums can also help you understand the best times to buy or sell. Networking with experienced collectors is another great way to gain insights, share knowledge, and stay updated on emerging varieties that might affect value. The 1967 Washington quarter without mint mark represents more than just currency. It is a snapshot of American history, a symbol of transition, and a highly desirable collectible. Its distinctive lack of mint mark, beautiful design, and role in a key historical period make it a standout in any coin collection. With strong demand in the collector's market, owning this coin in very good condition can be both a source of pride and a smart investment. As more collectors recognize its significance, the value of this coin continues to gain momentum, proving that sometimes, the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary worth. Next up, the Washington quarter $1973 with the D mint mark, found in a stunning color shade condition. This coin has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts from around the world, not just because of its age, but because of its unique attributes, historical background, and its growing demand in today's numismatic market. If you have this coin in your collection or if you've come across one recently, then this video could be a game changer for you. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore why this coin is creating such a buzz among serious collectors. To fully appreciate the 1973 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark, we must first take a journey back into history. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the Washington Quarter quickly became one of America's most beloved coin series. By the early 1970s, the series had already seen several changes, the most significant being the removal of silver content in 1965, which marked the start of the copper-nickel clad composition that continues today. In 1973, the Denver Mint played a crucial role in producing these quarters, ensuring a massive circulation to support the growing economy of the United States. This was a time of transition, modernization, and national pride, and the 1973 D Washington quarter stands as a solid representation of that period. What makes this coin so special is not just its history, but also its unique physical and visual characteristics. The 1973 D Washington quarter dollar in color shade condition displays extraordinary toning and surface hues that set it apart from regular coins. These natural shades can develop over time due to the coin's interaction with its environment, and in many cases, this toning can produce breathtaking rainbow-like effects or deep rich colors that collectors highly prize. Each tone coin has a one-of-a-kind appearance, meaning no two are exactly the same. When you hold a beautifully shaded 1973 D Washington quarter in your hand, you are not just holding a piece of currency, you are holding a unique piece of art created by time itself. Collectors are always on the lookout for these color tone coins, as they bring character and rarity to an already desirable issue. Another defining feature is the bold and clear D mint mark located on the reverse side near the bottom of the coin, indicating that it was struck at the Denver Mint. Denver is known for producing coins with sharp details and strong strikes, and the 1973 D quarter is no exception. The portrait of George Washington on the obverse is finely detailed, with crisp inscriptions that highlight the craftsmanship of the era. Well-preserved examples in color shade condition often exhibit a beautiful contrast between the natural toning and the original luster, giving them a premium look that immediately catches the eye of experienced collectors. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1973 D Washington quarter in special color shade condition occupies a special place. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, the number of surviving pieces in stunning, naturally toned condition is dramatically smaller. Over the decades, most circulated coins lost their original surfaces, became damaged, or were cleaned improperly, diminishing their collector value. However, the few examples that remained untouched and developed unique color shading have become highly desirable treasures in the numismatic community. Demand has surged in recent years as more collectors focus on originality, toning, and aesthetic appeal. Auction houses and online marketplaces often see intense bidding wars for the finest examples, as collectors know that these beautifully shaded coins don't appear frequently. The current market value of the 1973 D Washington quarter dollar in color shade condition can vary depending on the intensity, beauty, and pattern of the toning, as well as the overall grade of the coin. Regular circulated pieces might not command high prices, but once you step into the realm of uncirculated or color shaded, high-quality specimens, the story changes dramatically. In today's active market, some well-toned 1973D quarters in high grades have been seen selling for impressive amounts. Exceptional examples certified by professional grading companies and displaying rainbow-like toning or deep rich colors have achieved auction prices ranging from $680,000 depending on eye appeal and demand at the time of sale. This growing value reflects a strong and rising interest among collectors who are willing to pay premium prices for coins that stand out from the crowd. The market momentum shows no signs of slowing down, making this coin a smart addition for collectors and investors alike. For collectors looking to find or preserve a 1973D Washington quarter in this special condition, there are some important tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins carefully, preferably with cotton gloves, to avoid fingerprints or damage. If you come across a coin with natural color shading, do not clean or polish it, as this can destroy the toning and drastically reduce its value. Storing the coin in a climate-controlled environment with proper holders can help maintain its appearance over time. When buying, it's wise to focus on certified examples from trusted grading companies, as this ensures authenticity and provides a professional evaluation of the coin's condition and toning quality. Joining coin clubs, attending auctions, and networking with fellow collectors can also open opportunities to acquire beautifully toned coins before they reach the broader market. The Washington quarter $1973 with the D mint mark in color shade condition is a shining example of how a coin from the modern era can still captivate collectors with its beauty, uniqueness, and historical significance. Its blend of rich heritage, striking appearance, and growing demand makes it a true highlight in any collection. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a new collector, this coin offers both aesthetic pleasure and strong potential in today's numismatic marketplace. As more people discover the appeal of color-toned coins, the competition for top-quality pieces continues to grow, pushing their values upward and solidifying their place as prized treasures for generations to come. And with that, we come to the end of today's deep dive. The 1973D Washington quarter dollar in color shade condition isn't just another coin, it's a masterpiece born of history, artistry, and time. If you have one, treasure it. If you find one, consider yourself fortunate. And if you're looking to invest, this is definitely a coin to watch closely. Next up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in color shade condition. This is not just any ordinary coin. It's a rare collector's gem that continues to attract serious attention in today's auction markets, often commanding impressive prices in dollars. If you're a collector or even just someone curious about the hidden value of coins sitting in your pocket change, this video is one you don't want to miss. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the story, features, rarity, and market value of this incredible coin. The story of the Washington quarter dollar begins in 1932. A year chosen to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. This coin was introduced as a replacement for the standing Liberty quarter, marking a new chapter in U.S. coinage history. Designed by John Flanagan, the Washington quarter features a portrait of George Washington on the obverse, symbolizing leadership, strength, and the enduring spirit of the nation. Over the decades, the quarter became one of the most familiar and widely circulated coins in the United States. By the time we reached 1968, the quarter had already cemented its place in American culture, but what makes the 1968 no-mint mark coin stand out is its unique background and rarity, particularly when found in special color shade conditions that catch the eye of collectors around the world. In 1968, the U.S. Mint was transitioning through significant changes. This was just a few years after the Coinage Act of 1965, which eliminated silver content from circulating quarters. By then, all quarters were made of a copper-nickel clad composition, which gave them a distinct modern look. However, the Philadelphia Mint, which produced the coins without a mint mark, did not use a P mark on quarters until 1980. This means that quarters minted in Philadelphia in 1968 have no mint mark, making them a distinct variety that sharp-eyed collectors always look for. Unlike their Denver or San Francisco counterparts, these Philadelphia coins carry a simple but elegant design with no identifying letter beneath the date, which has become a marker of collectible significance for this particular year. One of the most unique features of the 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark is its stunning color shade condition. Over time, some of these coins develop exceptional toning or color variations due to natural environmental reactions with their copper-nickel surface. These shades can range from soft gold and warm amber tones to vibrant rainbow-like effects that create a breathtaking appearance. Such coins stand out dramatically compared to their ordinary counterparts. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for beautifully toned pieces, especially when the toning appears even and visually striking. The combination of a no-mint mark variety, an important transitional year, and distinctive toning makes these coins highly desirable and collectible. When it comes to rarity and condition, these coins shine even brighter. While millions of quarters were minted in 1968, finding one in exceptional color shade condition and preserved with sharp details is not easy. Circulation wears down the fine features of the coin, but uncirculated or lightly circulated examples retain their luster and definition. Color shade coins are particularly prized because each toned piece is unique, no two are exactly alike. This individuality elevates their status among collectors who seek coins that are not just rare in numbers but also rare in beauty. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services with strong eye appeal are in great demand, often causing a surge of competitive bidding in online and in-person auctions. In today's action-packed collector's market, the 1968 no-mint mark Washington quarter in color shade condition commands significant value in dollars, depending on its preservation, toning pattern, and overall visual appeal. A well-toned uncirculated example can fetch anywhere from $800,000 at major auctions. Collectors and dealers alike are always on the lookout for these special coins, and prices have shown a strong upward trend. Auction records show that unique pieces with exceptional rainbow or gold toning have been sold for impressive amounts, proving that this coin is far more than just pocket change. It's a valuable asset and a piece of American history for collectors. Owning a 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark in color shade condition is both an investment and a point of pride. Here are some expert tips to help you maximize your collecting experience. First, always handle these coins with care. Use cotton gloves to prevent oils from your fingers from affecting the surface. Store the coins in airtight holders to preserve their toning and avoid environmental damage. If you discover a coin with exceptional toning, consider having it graded by a reputable grading service to authenticate and protect its condition, which can greatly enhance its value in the marketplace. Attend coin shows, auctions, and online platforms regularly to stay updated on current trends, and network with fellow collectors to learn more about spotting quality pieces. Remember, the key is to look for coins with strong eye appeal, clear details, and beautiful natural toning. The demand for such coins continues to grow year after year. As collectors search for standout pieces to complete their Washington quarter series or simply add something extraordinary to their collection, the 1968 no-mint mark quarter in color shade condition stands out as a top choice. Its combination of historical significance, unique visual beauty, and increasing rarity ensures that this coin will remain a hot item in the market for a long time to come. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, adding one of these coins to your collection is a smart and exciting decision. In conclusion, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in color shade condition is far more than just a regular coin. It represents a unique moment in U.S. history, boasts captivating visual qualities, and holds strong market value today. With growing collector interest and impressive auction results, this coin has proven itself to be a treasure worth hunting for. So, check your coin jars, your old collections, and your change. You never know when you might come across one of these rare gems. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be holding a valuable piece of numismatic history in your hands. Thank you so much for watching this in-depth exploration of the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more detailed guides and stories about rare and valuable coins. Your support helps keep the passion for coin collecting alive and growing. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next find be a rare treasure.